of people.
Are you keeping track of the new fighters these days, in both boxing and martial? You know,
Not really.
no.
She's like, I have no interest.
No,
If I'm not in the ring,
If I'm not in the ring, why bother?
You know, it's interesting that you're saying that facetiously because it's kind of true. It's hard to watch it when you're used to, you know. I mean, I sometimes enjoy it if they're really good fighters, but it's hard when you're used to being in the ring.
No,
That never goes away. They say once a fighter, always a fighter. It's true because you can't just sit there.
Why aren't you
watching.
not
You're
talking?
like,
Why aren't you not moving?
Yeah,
I
did
can
you
imagine
see that
she's in
opening?
your own head. You're like, what is wrong with you?
No,
Why?
I completely understand.
Yeah.
You get so wrapped up in it, you start twitching, and before you realize, did I just shadow box this whole thing? Like, hold on, let me stop. Let me turn this
People
off.
are watching me.
Because you do look funny.
Truthfully, I don't have time.
Oh.
I don't watch TV. I rarely watch TV unless it's a good Netflix series.
Did you watch Warriors?
No.
You didn't see it?
It's
It's
on
Bruce
HBO.
Lee's writing. It's good stuff.
I've been meaning to,
It's
but
an
I
awesome
don't have
show.
time.
Yeah, get a chance.
How busy
Some of
she's
us have
filming.
No, some of us have to work for a living.
I do work ish.
Well, we did take a day off.
Yeah,
for
we
today,
didn't take
so,
a Yeah, I had to say that I was somewhere else. Oh,
Make sure
You were not editing it out, dude.
I know.
Make sure today. Let me see. I'm sorry.
It's
today's-
Saturday, right?
It's Saturday,
Saturday,
the
yeah.
15th of May.
Yeah,
No, it's
so, yeah. What are you doing?
What? Oh, sorry.
Can
I
you punch him for
wasn't
me?
very
Do
coy.
the thing. Do the
Well,
thing.
we have reached like the full hour, so it is about time we do some physical stuff. So
Okay,
it would be a
good.
good time to get hit. I mean, don't hit me.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you some things that he was saying on the way up here that's gonna make you want to hit him.
What? Really?
Because I want to see you get knocked out.
Instigating so bad.
Of
He's
course.
always trying to pay people to
So
hurt
are
me.
you a martial artist too?
Somewhat.
Nah, yeah, he's my top
I'm
student.
a martial enthusiast.
Okay.
No,
I'm
don't
trying to
let
work
him-
up my
don't-
way
don't
to
let him
martial
rise.
artist
So,
nerd.
what's your style?
This kid
What's
is.
your style?
I'll tell you a story
Mine.
about this kid. He comes into our gym about 7 years ago, maybe a little more.
Yeah, a little bit.
No background at all whatsoever behind him. He just said, "Oh, I want to learn how to fight." Okay.
Protect myself.
Yeah, protected. So he comes in the first day, and I show him some stuff, and he falls in love with it right away, just for whatever reason. And then we can't get rid of him. 7 years later, we had to make him a black belt just to get him off.
Mind you, in our system, we don't have
We don't
belt
even
system.
have belts. we had to ask our good friend Johnny Oliva to give him a belt because he was sanctioned to do so. But
He still hasn't gotten rid of me.
he's actually very good. He's very talented. Johnny Oliva, you know who Johnny is? Oliva, you know Johnny? Johnny said, this is what Johnny said about him. He goes, the way you move that knife, I've never seen anybody with more talent. Because, we don't have belts. He goes, I've never seen a black belt move the knife the way you do. It's amazing. I give you something, and you do with it with your style, and you regurgitate it back into this incredible thing. This
Wow.
is Johnny talking. So I'm like,
Wow.
I mean, a lot of praise from...
I'm an enthusiast.
No, don't love him. He's actually pretty good.
I'm good at getting hurt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He plays Uki for everything we do.
I really
on
do.
on our show, he's the guy that's why I'm like, no.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. I'm starting to think I have an issue.
When Tammy Whalen got him,
Oh my god.
I go, oh, yeah, just show some Texas. She goes, all right. She goes, you have a cup? He goes, of course, you're kaiju. I'm always gonna have a cup. Right? So sure enough, he scores up. She goes, pop, pop. Wham! Right with his shin, and you see her foot go on the other side where you see
Yeah.
his. I was like, okay, and you just dunk. I'm like, whoa, okay, and he just.
My daughters were there during that shoot, so you hear my baby go, "Daddy, are you okay?" And now that's their favorite thing. They want to come with me so they can see me get beat up by girls.
Yeah, it was pretty hilarious. They wanted to come to this, but
Yeah.
we couldn't.
Little
So,
far.
They have school.
Hey, folks, we're gonna set
Yeah,
the camera
we're
up,
gonna
and
reset.
we're gonna see now you can get beat up by Graciela.
Okay, we'll be right back. Oh my goodness. Okay, so as you know, we're not very professional.
Hey, folks, welcome back. All right, we're here, getting ready to have Graciela here. Did I say that? Graciela.
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 Show some stuff to Nain and hopefully knock him on his ass. Maybe knock him out if possible. I'm giving $20. If anybody wants to chip in, we can give her more. But yeah, if you get him to squeal, it's $25 if you go and rate. So
He's
You guys are friends?
right. He's technically
No.
my instructor.
Yeah, but I
that
like
explains it all.
exactly.
Oh, there
I
you
like
go.
to see people who can
Yeah.
knock my guy down.
And Delilah might get a little. I might have to. Put it away.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, she's gonna attack you, dude. Hey, stick around, okay? I'll give you a lot of doggy bones if you bite them.
No, his dog always attacks us every time we play at his house, and he thinks I'm hitting him, and he'll come in.
Okay, Delilah, go over there. Go on.
Wow, she said,
He's a
dude,
good
my
girl.
dog doesn't do
dog.
that.
No, your dog.
My dog's really smart.
Mine's is an idiot, including me. My wife will tell you, yeah, you're an idiot too, Rick. All right, so I'm gonna let them get on with this, and I'm out of here.
Okay, so one of the things that I can share with you is everybody does disarms, but what I want to show you is how the disarms translate. Where I'm going, let's say we're going stick against stick, and if you notice that this stick is shorter, it's
Yes.
you know the way you usually tell what's the perfect length for you. At least this is what Kabbalists do. We put here, so this is a good length for me. It just depends on the range, right? If we're, 28-inch stick means I'm going to be further out. The shorter stick, I'm going to, or even intermediate range, but still a little bit further out. So the thing about serrada that a lot of people don't think about is when they think of serrada means close quarter, people assume like if you were to strike here that I'm coming in. What they don't really realize, it's not that I'm coming in close to you because you have that hand there, right? So you can hit me. What people often neglect to see, it's that I have to be able to move close to my body and generate power. So if I'm in a confined space, if you strike at me, I'm here, bang, I should be able to hit here or hit, but I'm close to my body from this position.
You're keeping a range.
I'm not making a big. If you strike again, I'm not coming real big because that's very different.
Right.
So I want to be able to generate power. If I and using body torque being close to me. So if you strike on this side, for example, if I go in here, from here, can I hit? Do I need space, big space, or from here, can I just without just using the stick, but using my body to generate power?
Right. You're not even swinging out. It's really just.
I'm
You're
using
keeping
a
it in
lot of
front of
body
you.
torque, and so when I think of serrada, I think of can I from here generate power from my body and strike here. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so
What you guys can appreciate from it being the camera is that whenever that stick gets close to me, there is this zoom that you just hear. There's so much power behind that.
Okay.
It's scary.
Okay, so let me just show you. So
Yes.
this is a real typical disarm that most Filipino martial arts systems have. And so that I'm hurting you, I'm going to take my watch off.
Oh, I appreciate it very much.
So everybody does a snake, and snake is traditionally taught like this, right?
Right.
Okay, so if you do a snake like that, you go ahead and you try to do your
Oh,
snake.
okay. So here,
And you
just let go.
You just let go and hit. So what I've done, the way I've kind of modified is I make sure whatever I'm doing, once I touch, it's really important. Once you make contact, you do not disengage. So I wouldn't lift my hand at all. So from this position here, if I come in, okay, I'm here. Okay? So what I'm doing is
That's a serrada part.
yes and no, more or less. Okay, you strike. So from here, because this takes long, and that little nanosecond there,
Right,
it's
I
going to
can
allow
just-
you to
or
react
drop
to it.
it.
Right. So the idea is that from here, this is going to make you react so that the tension is off of here, right?
Yeah.
But once I hit here, when I'm encircling, feel this. So it's tight.
Yeah.
Okay, so from this position here, it's really important in training that I release your hand, because if I
Right.
don't, when I go to hit
Oh, that's gonna
you,
break.
your arm has nowhere to go,
Yeah.
right? So I'm going to release it with you knowing that I got you, right? I had it.
Oh
right?
yeah, definitely.
Okay, so that's your basic snake. From here, but see, I'm in here. I'm not moving my body, okay? And I'm keeping my eye on you because in reality I'm going to hit you, but because I like you, I don't want to hit you.
She likes me, folks. It's on camera. She can't take it back now.
So from here, this position here, it's real tight. I'm also pulling you off slightly off
Right.
balance, but I'm solid here.
Yeah, you never took yourself off your center.
So that's a basic disarm, but in many systems we talk about progression. Like, well, how would we progress? What if we didn't want to do a disarm? What if I wanted to apply a lock? So the same idea from here, I come in to hit you here. I'm going to come up deeper.
Oh.
And I have that. So that you can see from here, this was the disarm here, right? So the lock would be from this position, and you notice it's not a big movement.
Right.
Because you could trap my arm here if I go exactly. So if the minute I clear the weapon from here, if you strike, I'm in. Okay. When I come in, I'm going to hyperextend. I'm going to use the point of the butt of the stick here. And if you were really strong and it didn't tickle, then I would go to your clavicle.
Okay, so just so you know something about me, my response to being embarrassed, being in pain, or being scared is to laugh.
That's perfectly okay, because then I'm going to go right here to your jugular notch, okay? So I'm here. So this is the lock. Right now I have you kind of straight up and down, which isn't good. I really want you off balance, okay? So, that's my flowers.
I don't want to crush the flowers.
Then sure, that's a crush.
She's like, no, my flowers.
Well, now you're in trouble.
Fall on the concrete.
Now you're in trouble.
Exactly. I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about my flowers. I'm just kidding.
No. I've been
So-
thrown on concrete before.
Okay, so once again, so from here, disarm.
Right.
Okay.
Whew. Oh, you're so
The
kind.
lock from here, come up, drop down using the butt of the stick here. Okay. Now the takedown.
Should we get off the mat and so I can fall on the mat, or?
No, you can follow me around. You'll be okay.
I don't have to take you down. We just walk you
No,
through
you
it.
can. No, it's okay.
So the takedown, I'll shorten it. There's different ways to do it. So I'll walk you through it. So when you strike down here, now it's a brachial stun. Drop down here.
There's that turn.
Because of the position of your legs, I wouldn't be able to step back and sweep you. I would have to go here. Use it on here. Stay. Okay. Okay, Delilah just wants to make sure you're okay.
I'm okay. Thank you. Thank you, Delilah. Oh, you're so sweet. Can you go back to the camera? Thank you.
Go,
She's so sweet. Oh, she needed permission from you. That was beautiful.
So,
All right, now this.
so I've gone from, so think about this, you're learning one movement.
Right.
But you can do, and I didn't go into the counter. The counter in Serrata would be right here. The basic kind of hit, hit. Okay, that. But then we go into the disarm, okay, and then into the lock. I'm just working up your body.
Right.
Then from here, and this here, you really don't like the person, you can use the butt of the stick here. Okay, if you just want to knock them out, drop down here. This is a knockout here. It's a brachial stun, and you know what's really cool about the brachial stun?
What?
I get excited about it.
Yeah.
It's that it's not based on pain compliance. What do I mean by that?
Yeah.
You don't have to be, even if you're big and strong, okay, it's going to cut off the blood here, so it won't matter. So it's not like if you're one of, I call it 3Ds, drug, drunk, deranged, delusional. Somebody drug, if I say, give me your wallet, and you say no, and I say, give me your wallet, I'm going to break your finger. If you're either a non-responder or under some mind-altering drug, I could break your finger and you're still not going to give it up. Because this is based on pain compliance, right? That's why I'm saying this is not. That's why police officers love those techniques. Because they can knock out a really big guy.
Right. That
Okay, now I'm getting sidetracked here.
No, it's good stuff.
Yeah, so that's why I like this, because it's a gross motor skill. It's not, I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to go whoop, whoop, and poke you in the eye.
Right.
It can just be drop it down. And wherever your arm lands, it's going to
Right, and
make
the
an
motion of
impact.
dropping the hand, you've been doing it so
Right.
long with every strike.
But anybody can do that. You just drop the hand. So what if I don't have a stick? Because it's more realistic, right? So I don't have a stick.
Do I have a
now,
stick?
You have a stick.
I have a stick. Okay.
Right now you have a stick.
Oh,
He
I
has
don't
a
like the
stick
way
one.
she said this.
Take it.
I'm concerned.
No. So I would do the empty hand
Uh-huh.
where they're, so the way we usually teach is we go counter, disarm, lock, take down, and control once I have you down.
Okay.
I don't like to stay long on the ground, but at some point you're going to go down.
Well,
right?
control, you just hit me in the head with
Well,
this.
that could be the control. There's no cameras.
No, don't worry yet. I'll
So
keep that
this
piece for
is what
me.
my oldest brother taught me.
Uh-huh.
He says, when you're punching him, you say, stop hitting me, stop hitting me, stop hitting me. I said, don't hurt me, don't hurt me.
Did you ever do that in the ring?
No.
Can you
so
imagine?
later in a court of law, they said, we just heard this poor young lady screaming, "Stop hurting me! Stop hitting me!" Okay, I thought it was funny.
Hey,
Okay.
folks, I know I'm laughing, but every one of those shots, there was power behind that. If she
Okay.
put any into it, I'd be done.
Okay, so that's like shadow boxing. So the counter here.
See? She's so modest.
So from here, if you strike, it breaks, right? So that would be the break. Now we go to the disarm. Same thing here. I don't have a stick, so it would be knuckles or elbows here and tight. Use my forearm. The lock, same thing. I might shorten and just go right forward because I don't want to do all this stuff.
Right.
Maybe I'm just going to move in here. When I insert, hyperextend. I don't have a stick, so now I just use the knife edge of my hand. Feel that?
Yeah.
So it's there. He doesn't know how to tap.
Oh.
Or
Well, I recently played with some jiu-jitsu
so that's
fighter.
when you say mate or
and some,
tap.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now,
They told me not to tap.
well,
Oh, your stick flew that way, by the way.
that's okay. I
You're
don't need
looking for
it. So the thing is that in training,
Uh-huh.
it's really important to take care of your training partner.
Right.
I don't know what your range of motion is. Have you and I ever trained together?
No.
So you have to give me some kind of signal, let me know, okay, I'm good, because I may think if I'm here, oh, he's tough, he can go a little long.
This is, yeah, there it is.
That's letting me know, because otherwise it's going to go.
Well, that's why you weren't there
I wanna see
yet.
that.
That's
Can
why
you-
I didn't tap.
Can we just demo that? Can you just-
Believe
I just
me,
wanna hear
I know
it.
how to tap real quick.
Oh, okay.
They did a choke out on me. You
So
have to
then,
go.
then the last part would be here again,
Uh-huh.
and this strike is just, if I come in here,
Mm-hmm.
or go back again from here, hit, drop, and this would be the, and then I could control here once I have them down. That's just one. So those are just some basic
That's beautiful.
things.
I love it. So that's how you transition from the hand. It's still all the same motions, just now
Yeah,
without a stick.
and if, let's say you don't have a stick,
Uh-huh.
and you just threw a punch, it would be there. Okay. The only things I would add the elbow here.
Right.
So, but obviously I'm not going to do disarm because there's nothing to disarm, right?
Unless you want to
But-
rip my arm off.
No, but I could do this when you throw your punch. There's a lock, and of course again, here, boom, it's a throw. So you're getting like 4 for the price of 1.
Sweet. That's beautiful. Yeah, we're good.
Wow.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Dude, that was amazing. I didn't hear him squeal, but it was close enough. I mean, just to see him
I,
like, get
I
thrown
have
on
a
the
thing
ground.
for strong women, and I'm happy right now.
So,
It's
do you
weird.
want us to advertise or shout out to anybody that you might want
Any
to
school or any
Yeah.
program that you're doing right now that
Yeah.
you want people to?
Well, right now I'm just focusing on my platform. My learning platform is going to be all online, so just look out for it.
Oh, when's that
Okay.
come out? Do
And
you have
also,
any
I
time
don't
frame?
have my book.
You have a book?
Of course, I have a book, but it's in the house.
Bring it.
title
Go
of the
grab
book?
it.
So, Lioness.
Go grab the damn book. I want
The
to see
Lioness
it.
Within.
She's gonna grab it.
We're gonna grab
The
it.
Lioness. The
Wow,
Lion.
dude.
Hey, I
Like,
want an unsigned copy.
She said she was just shadow boxing,
Yeah.
but
Not a
you
problem.
can feel the.
You know, I could actually feel when she was hitting you. I was
Exactly,
like,
you-
is,
right?
is he gonna squeal? I was-
I'm just
I
like,
was-
I've been hit by some big people, and,
Yeah.
and that hurts.
Oh my god.
So
Now-
this is my book called The Lioness Within.
And I will zoom in on this so
It's
that.
I want to say it's a women's self-defense book, but it's really, I always say it's a book that every man should read because it's more principle-based. It's not like a 1, 2,
Right.
3. It's more about the psychological and the mental aspects of
So we
survival.
get a signed copy, right?
Yes, we did. Oh yeah, my name is RICO.
No, I definitely read it.
So
we-
if
we
you go on my
definitely-
Facebook,
Uh-huh.
Graciela Casillas,
Do
there's
you
a
have
link
extras
on
here that
there.
we can buy from you? We don't.
Yes.
We don't want to just snag them from you.
No.
But I definitely
Yeah.
want it
We'll buy
signed
it,
if
yeah.
we're gonna
Definitely.
if we're gonna get a book. Woohoo! Book
What do you
time.
think?
Graciela
Delilah. Come here,
Casillas.
Delilah.
Look
Good
for her
girl.
on Facebook. You can get a copy of this book,
And if you want
Every
it signed,
woman
send us $50.
and every man should read it, and we'll get it for you signed.
No, you know what? Because I always say that women should not be taught the way men are taught. Men should be taught the way women are taught.
Wow, that's a fascinating.
Huh.
And where do you get that from? Because that's
I got that
interesting.
from Cliff Stewart,
Mhm.
who was a very dear friend of mine, who I used to train with, and developed our systems together. Him and Larry Hartzell, another good friend. And when I used to train with them, I would say, well, you're so big and strong, you could make this work. And he would say to me, you know what, Graciela, if you could make this work, that's what I'm going to use in the field. And he was working in executive protection,
Wow.
because then it'll be effortless for me.
Well, he worked for executive protection.
He had an entire program. Look him up, Cliff Stewart.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, so-
I know.
So anyway, and that, I never forgot that. And I've always thought about that in terms of how to train.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start training like a woman then.
You gonna get the skirt? She makes them. Come on,
I
let's
do look
support.
cute. I have nice legs.
There you go. Let's
Yeah,
support
nice
her cause. What's wrong with you?
Thanks.
Again, folks, this has been Calling Conversation with me, Rick,
And me, Naheem.
and our very special guest,
Graciela
Casillas.
Casillas. Wow, Casillas.
Casillas.
Thank you guys.
We'll see
Join
you.
us. Have a next one.
And cut!